Welcome back to another episode of Positive Solutions for Life. I'm your host, Peggy Meyer, and today we're diving into a powerful topic, thriving. Last week, we talked about survival mode, that place where we're just getting by, often stuck in stress, worry, anxiety, rumination, or even burnout. When we're in survival mode, we're focused only on the short term. We're living moment to moment, not thinking about long-term performance, growth, or rest. And let's be honest, sometimes it feels easier to not think about the future. For some people, the future feels uncomfortable, overwhelming, or even scary. But here's the truth. If we don't think about our future, we're not going to thrive. Brendan Burchard has said, the future is better than you think. So you better start thinking about it. So let's do that today. Let's talk about what it means to thrive and how you can move beyond survival mode into a life full of growth, vitality, and purpose. So you know me a little bit. So what does thriving mean? We have to define it to understand what it is we're truly talking about. So thriving is a state of flourishing, a sense of well-being across your body, your mind, your emotions, and your relationships. Thriving means you're not just surviving the day to day, but you're growing, learning, and becoming more of who you are created to be. So here are some key components of thriving. First, holistic well-being. It is your whole self. You're taking care of your whole body, your emotions, your relationships, and your mind. There's purpose and meaning. You are living out your values. You're pursuing goals that align with what matters most to you. You have this resilience and growth mindset about you. You see setbacks as not as dead ends, but as opportunities to learn and grow. There's engagement and vitality. You're feeling energized and alive. You're moving forward with momentum. And per- and it's personally fulfilling. You're living authentically in alignment with your values. You're experiencing peace and satisfaction. So thriving is really integrity. It's doing what you said you would do. It's keeping promises to yourself. It's being the author of your life, steering your own ship and choosing to live in flow. When you are thriving, you feel safe, grounded, energized. You're making intentional choices instead of reactive ones. You're present in the moment and you're hopeful about the future. You feel connected to others. You create space for growth, creativity, and joy. If you don't choose to live a thriving life, the default is survival mode. And that's not where you want to stay. So let's envision your future. What do you want your life to look like in 5 years, in a year, in 10 years? Take a moment and imagine your best life. And even take time to write it down and look at it in these areas. Imagine your best life, your body, and your health. What does your best body and health look like? What does your friends and family look like, feel like? What do you guys are doing? What's the best life with your friends and family? How about your spirit? What would you love, your spirit to be like? Whether it's you talk about spirituality, just the joy inside of you, the energy inside of you. What does that look like if you are at your best in spirit? How about work? What are you doing in your best life, your dream life? What are you doing for work? What's your career like? How are you making an impact? Your best life, your dream life, about money. How much money do you have? What are you able to do? Love. What's your dream love life like? What's your best life like when you're in love? Write those out. How about fun, play, or hobbies? What is your life like when you're fun, play, and your hobbies, your dream life in that? What is that like? And in the area of community and contribution, in your dream life, your best life, how are you contributing to others? What are you doing in your community to make a difference? And lastly, yourself. How do you think and feel about who you are when you're living your best life, your dream life? Who are you inside and out? Use your imagination, dream about it. Because if you don't write down your dream life, your best life, you can't take responsibility for making it happen. Getting clear about your future creates motivation, ambition, optimism, and drive. It gives you a sense of direction and connects you with something bigger than just today. So write your goals in the present tense. Write this dream life, these goals that you have for these different areas of your life in present tense, as if they're already true, and post them where you can see them daily. Review them often. This focus activates your subconscious mind to guide your decisions. And over time, these dreams will become a reality. They're going to start moving you in that direction. You are going to see that you are making decisions and choices to make your dream life, your best life, a reality. Then we need to close the gap. Once we have dreamed out those, what you want your life to be like, and writing down your goals, we have to close the gap from where we are now, surviving, to thriving. So again, write your dreams down and then describe what your current reality is. Where are you right now? And then identify the gap. Identify the gap between reality, current reality, and your dream, your best life. What's working? What's not working? And get brutally honest with yourself. Yep, get honest with yourself. Where are you making excuses in your life right now, or blaming others, or avoiding responsibility? Where are you playing small or scared to start? You have to get honest with yourself. If you want to be the author of your life, if you want to steer your own ship, you have to take personal responsibility. And part of that is getting honest with yourself about what's working for you, what's not working for you, where you're making excuses, blaming others, avoiding responsibility, or you're just too scared to start. And then once you have that done, just choose one or two areas of those 9 to start thriving in. You don't have to fix everything at once. You need to start small. So choose an area or two of your life, whether it's your body, your health, your friends, your family, your community, work, love, whatever of those 9 areas. Where would you like to start? What is a milestone you would like to reach? Is there something big that you would love to do in these areas? Is a trip you'd like to take, a business you'd like to start? Like, what would be like a milestone? Like, yes, I'm here. I am on my way to thriving in this area. Is it the energy you want to have? Write these things down and then also set a deadline. These are dreams that we've said, maybe you're a year, 5 years, 10 years out, but set a deadline, even if it's a made up date. It could be a month or it could be a specific year. But when would you like to have these things done? Then brainstorm actions to close the gap and get really specific about them and make them small. So, what is the first next step that you need to take in order to thrive in this area? And then pick a couple of those actions and that you can start today. Small steps do matter. So if you want In your body, say you want to lose some weight. What are one or two actions, small actions you can take today? Don't eat any dessert. Not have sugar today. Cut out a pop or alcohol or something. Like choose one or two small actions. And if it's something more like towards work or something that you need to research or something, put it on your calendar and then post it on your mirror. Put them on your computer screen. What are the actions you're going to take today? What are the first next steps that you need to work on in order to thrive in that area of your life? Schedule time to take the actions. Put it on your calendar. Bumping it up a notch, tell a friend or a family member so that they can keep you accountable for the actions that you want to take. And it also kind of creates this social pressure, which can create momentum. We all know that having a workout buddy helps us to stick with our workout better than just saying, I'm going to do it by myself, right? We need to tell a friend for accountability and social pressure to be able to do it. And take action. Do the thing you said you were going to do. Integrity is part of thriving. So if you say you're going to get up and work out at 5:30 tomorrow morning, do it. Tell somebody. Lay out your clothes. Take the action. And as you're taking action and you're working through this, evaluate it. Adjust as you go. Maybe 5:30 in the morning for a workout's not working out for you. Maybe it's going to be 6 o'clock, or maybe it's going to be later in the day. Remember, you get to decide if you're going to be an actor in your life or the director, if you're going to take charge of your life or not, if you're just going to react or you're going to build the life of your dreams, if you're going to have just be a person of faith and vision or someone who actually lives and does what they want in their life. So, how about you? Are you ready to thrive? Take some time this week to dream about your future. Re-listen to this podcast. Write down your goals and dreams of what you want your future to be like. Start taking small actions to build that life that excites you, that you are dreaming of, because surviving is just going to keep you stuck where you are. But thriving is going to move you towards the future you've always imagined and will become a reality when you stick with it and take the actions. So remember, your best days are ahead of you. So start thinking about them today.